Do you have a carb cap? Oh, we need to get
you. Is that what that is?
Yes.
I didn't know what this guy was.
Put it on there. Keep going.
Oh, I thought he was just a buddy to watch me smoke.
No, go. Keep pulling. Does it pull through? Does it have like a hole or something? Yes, there you go. You still have some. Yes.
I thought he was just a buddy.
Now you got it. There you go. Now you didn't waste none. Now you got a better hit out of it. You need that carb cap. That is your buddy. See, he helped you out with another hit.
Nuts.
Right there.
I didn't know what this guy was.
Now you got to give him a name because you disrespected him and you were just leaving him off to the side and smoking by yourself.
Bill.
I like it.
Ow, fuck. Okay, that's what that's for.
Yes,
oh, that makes so much sense because like I have that problem all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just like, shit, I didn't get it all because my lungs, I've been smoking for so long, are kind of fucked up.
Yeah. So what I like to do, because I'm clumsy, I set my rig air and then you could just set it and I have it like stand up level so I could take my hit and I don't have to touch nothing. Oh. And if you leave your carb cap on there, it'll hold that little smoke in there until like if you have to cough real quick, you can go back to it and you'll still have your hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like dabs. That's
and then that way too, the carb cap really helps if you let it cool down a little bit too much because it helps spread the wax out and hit the hot spots of the banger.
I'm putting him in this way.
Yeah.
Mr. Buddy. Yep. Mr. Ducky. That's so cute. Come on.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, but this, okay. And then also another question. So
it's
this
still
shit
hot.
And on this shit and on Mr. Rubber Ducky, how come I can't clean it like of my bong? Don't add any of this in the podcast because I don't want people to know that I am uneducated when it comes to dabs.
I'm still uneducated. I still have to learn. Like, I've torched my lungs last week.
I have a reputation to uphold. Oh.
I torched my lungs last week, so don't even worry about it. It happens. They have e-nail setups that I want to get too. Ones that just hold the temperature. It's basically a metal coil that goes around the bowl, and it keeps it at the perfect temperature.
This shit's getting so fancy. See, I joined the military, right? And before I joined the military, it was strictly like just flour. You got your joints, you got your bongs, you got your pipes. Then all of a sudden I come back and I'm on my first sleeve and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to fucking get toasted. I don't give a shit if they drug test me or not. I'm going to smoke some Schmeed.
Nice.
And so she started whipping out all of this stuff and I'm like, girl, we're doing weed, not crack cocaine.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, what is this? She's like, no, it's dabs.
Mm-hmm.
Dabs. And I'm like, no thanks. And then I did it and I'm like, fuck, this stuff is nice.
Yeah. And so, like, when you get the cooler temperatures, too, like, you get the better flavor. You just use a carb cap, you hit it.
Yeah.
But like I said, those little, they're called e-nails. Those things.
E-nails?
We'll get you a proper setup. Watch. This podcast is going to get all of us the setup that we need. And then we can get snobby.
Do you know Dank Girls LLC? No? Oh, see, you need to. She's got like a big following on Facebook of stoner girls and a big following on Instagram. And she's the one that hooked me up with this Mr. Rubber Ducky.
Okay.
Because I told her I was interested in dabs and all of this stuff. But we need to get her on the podcast.
Absolutely.
She's like the girl version of you, I want to say.
Nice.
But I don't know personality-wise, but like what y'all are trying to accomplish when it comes to the canna world. Mm-hmm. Y'all have the same mindset. So.
I love it.
I should introduce y'all.
Yes, absolutely. This is what I'm talking about. Bring everybody on.
Oh, wait, I never got my question answered. How do I clean Mr. Rubber Ducky? Because he doesn't clean like a bong. Because he's got stuff all on side of him and on the inside. But I can't get it out. I soaked him. I salted him. I did the rubbing alcohol. He's still full of it.
You know what? Because I don't have my piece is pretty generic.
You don't personally have a Rubber Ducky. Okay,
yeah.
Is what you're saying.
So you just have to like, what kind of rubbing alcohol do you use? I use 99% and you kind of let it sit in there a little bit.
Yeah, I live in Oregon and literally everything is out of stock all the time. So all they had was 75%. So that might have been my issue.
Yeah, so just that and the some salt and you might have to shake it up a little bit more. Because that stuff gets, you know what else you could try? Running hot water through it first. And
and then it just got stuck at the top. Then it got collected at the top of the because like it all just like bubbled up, and then when he poured it out, it got stuck to the top of the glass. So like I had no way of getting it out. I mean, it doesn't make like the smoke taste any like bad or anything like that. But Mr. Ducky needs a bath.
Yeah,
he's dirty.
Use something to plug the ends and set it upside down with the rubbing alcohol.
Okay. Yes, sir. Oh, I need my other guy, Bill. Oh, Bill, I love ya.
Your graduating class was probably bigger than my whole school.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how many?
How many were in your graduating class?
Holy shit. Give me a second. I'm going to look this up. I'm not even joking you. Average graduating class. A lot of motherfuckers. It's like a very rich bitch, stuck up. Everybody spends their daddy's money on drugs and alcohol. And they got the fancy shit. The complete opposite of me and my family. That's where we lived, in the suburbs, in the fucking suburbs.
Gotcha.
So there was like, okay, average graduating class of. So is it where you live now in California? That's where. Is it like I'm like picturing like farmland. That's where I'm picturing that you grew up. Now that you're saying that you had a really small like high school.
Oh no. I grew up in the city.
In the city?
Well, not in the city, but I went to a church school.
That's like for preschoolers. No wonder you can't grow a beard.
No. If we get into it, I have very deep line issues.
I told you should not have given me that ammo. Central is... My husband can't grow a beard either.
Well, I've come to terms with it. I'm not upset. Like, I'm not upset that I can't grow. I've come to terms with it.
I don't fucking know. It doesn't fucking... Oh, wow. So there's 1,200 average in the whole school. Average in my school where I went. My dad got stuck to my blanket.
And that's just... Oh, yeah. So then, yeah. Absolutely. Your graduating class is bigger than my school.
So how many were in your class? Like in your graduating class? Like you won't tell me how many.
11, 12.
What? I was thinking like maybe like 200. Holy shit, are you Amish?
See, now this is gonna go on a whole nother episode. When I finally go full time and I do it's a funny story of how I got to where I am now.
I would love to hear that because like I feel like you know so much about me and everyone knows so much about me, like where I grew up, where I come from, my entire story. I don't know shit about you other than that you like weed, and I do too.
And grow weed, yeah. I mean, that's what they come for, you know.
But I'm only so interested.
So but yeah, the story is it's not a traditional one. It's
do like the rundown simple version if you don't want to get all the way into it. But I would at least like to know some background because I feel like that would give me a better idea and a better.
I went to this church school my whole entire life.
Okay. Oh, so this is like hits home like this is like where you grew up.
Yeah, this is basically.
Okay.
I wore a shirt and tie every day to school.
If it's 12 kids, who gives a shit what they're wearing?
No, it was a Baptist school. Okay. So I had probably the strictest childhood of anybody watching this show. And I was probably, by the standards of y'all badass kids, an angel. Very innocent going through my formative teen years, for sure.
Oh, so that's why last podcast I was like shocked that I'm like, you didn't like smoke it when you were a kid and just like smoke it all the time? No. Now it makes sense. See, this is the stuff I need to know.
The only reason that I am semi-normal is because of basketball. I liked basketball, so I'd go play at the local park all day during the summer, after school, whenever. So I hung out with normal kids outside of school.
What do you mean by normal? Come on. What does that mean?
No, I went to, like, when this was borderline cultish type Baptist church school thing. It was bad.
Like what do you mean?
It don't have to be a whole episode where I tell you
more.
the different kind of rules we had.
Where is this located? I want to know.
Our rules were outrageous. Like, the stuff we got in trouble for, I got expelled in 10th grade for stuff that everybody does.
Such as?
Normally, as a 16-year-old.
Like just basic ass shit?
Yeah.
Cheating on a test? Cheating on a test?
I didn't have to cheat. I said our school wasn't accredited.
I didn't have to cheat. Oh, okay.
I swear to God.
I thought you were about to be like, I'm
Shout out to my teachers. Y'all were dumb as hell. Like, I was probably smarter than most of my teachers. I'd say that right now. And I don't got no hate for none of my old teachers, but...
I would like to say someone who does grow plants. So I've seen my husband go and grow a plant. And you need to know the science behind it. You need to know the chemistry. You need to know the ins and outs. So if anyone can look at it, this is like a perfect. If anyone's going to look at a stoner and call them dumb, please go talk to a grower. Please go talk to the person that grows the plants. Please. And then go and try and tell them that they're dumb. And then have them explain how the entire process, all of the chemicals, this and that, what they have to do, what time of the day, everything they have to feed the plant, all the ins and outs of the plants, and then go tell them that they're dumb.
Preach.
You can't, because I see my husband do it. Like, I personally, like, I'm just like a smoker, but like, I'm so interested in like the growing process. But like, my husband did it, and I'm just like, this is wow, this is like, you're fucking making like crack cocaine type shit. This is like, what's that bald guy in that one show? What's that show?
Walter White.
Yeah, this is like Walter White. I'm like, this is insane. It was like all of the different products that he had to buy and the different chemicals. My mind was blown. And then I met you, and then you kind of like showed everyone the view, like a different view of it. I'm like, that kind of makes me appreciate my weed more. I'm still going to smoke it in 2 fucking seconds, but it makes me appreciate those 2 seconds a little bit more.
Well, see, that's the beautiful thing about the plant.
Yes.
You take all that time, but it only takes 2 seconds for its healing powers to kick in.
Yes.
And so that's what we do it for.
Thing.
So you will not offend any grower saying that I very much enjoyed your weed so much that I just kept smoking it. We would be like, thank you.
That's the best. That's the best. Like,
that's the best compliment.
The first time, well, and I, just got done being pregnant. That's why. But like the first time I got like sampled any of your stuff, I was like, this is I can taste the fruitiness, because you gave me, I had a sampler platter, like a poo-poo platter at the Chinese buffet. I had a sampler platter, and you're like, which one's the best? I'm like, this one. It's like really super fruity, and it gives me like this really relaxed high. And like everyone was even asking me, they're like, yo, dude, like what strain are you on? Like, I'm like, I can't even tell you. Because they're like, you seem so mellow, you seem so chill. And I'm like, yeah, and I love it.
Well, also, that's why, that's going to be going into the stereotypes and stuff too. I should probably say that later. God. But I'm one of those people that are like, if someone's only tried it once, they're like, oh, I didn't like it. I hate to be that person, but I am that person that's like, well, what did you try? Where? How?
Yes.
Are you opposed to a second try? And if you aren't, like, can I be the person to like introduce you? Because even like I said, even for me as a grower, I get stuff from other grower friends. And because that different terpene profile or the different environment that they grew it in, like, I get like that stoned. Like I'll smoke a joint and I'll be sitting there like, I'll do that thing, you know how stoners do, and then look at it like, fuck, I'm high. Like, yes, this is some shit. Like, I still get that.
I love that. That's awesome. See, I just had a in my mind, in my mind. So I mean, absolutely no offense by this, but like the last 2 podcasts, I know what they were more like referenced towards me, but like you were more like silent. But I love how like as soon as we started like talking about like growing, like you just that's how you know that like you love doing this and like you have a huge passion for it, because like there was no stopping you once you start talking about growing, but like all of the other stuff you're just like, nah. Oh, you talk about growing. Okay, now. Okay, that's my shit. I love that. You have such a huge heart towards it.
Well, yeah, like I said, I know my areas. I let you have your area expertise. You got your moms on lock, the social media and all that. And I'm still new to a lot of that. Like, I lost my account. Like, and I slowed down a little bit. Yeah. So, but when I'm in my grow room every day. So, when we get to talking about
with
that.
With your ladies every day.
That's it. Those are the ladies of my life. They consume my life. They control everything. Like, I can't go on vacation without their approval. I can't spend no money without their approval. I can't do nothing without their approval. It's just my life. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm plant whipped, 100%.
But I think it's so hilarious because literally like the second after like you're done, you have like a couple days where like you enjoy not doing anything, and then like you're right back to it. I'm like, bro, chill the fuck out. There's plenty of weed in this world, motherfucker.
I actually, like I said, it's competitive too because you compete against yourself, and especially when you grow the same plants, you know how they looked at a certain stage before. So like once I know that I have improvements to make for the next round, like I'm excited to start the next one.
So what are some of your improvements? What do you mean by improvements? Because like I see nothing wrong with any type of weed or anything that I am given, unless it's some fucking horse shit that you buy for $5 from your ex-boyfriend or some crap. But like I've never like bought a weed from a dispensary or anything like that was like, this could be better this way. Like what do you mean by like nitpick? Like what do you nitpick about yourself? Because you see me nitpick about myself when it comes to TikToks and like the lighting and this and that. That's what I do. And so what do you do when it comes to that? How do you judge yourself?
Well, the plant, like I said, the plant tells you everything. And there's like, the pictures can only tell you so much. Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. I'm in there. We have conversations. Like how you said you can talk to yourself. Like
people say you need to talk to your plants. Yes, no, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Any plant, any type of plant, not just even marijuana. But yeah, okay. Continue.
Yeah, you just talk to them. So I'm in there, and like you get an up close. Like when you see it every day, like I'm sure people get tired of me posting pictures of them every day, but like I see the differences every day in the plant, and like the changing in the color and temperature. It's there's just a lot. Like I said, you can get to like...
You can see your hard work, improving day by day. And that's satisfying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's... Yeah.
Like I'm a mom. Like, I get it. It's the same with my kids. Like, I get it. It's the same fucking concept. I get it. They're your babies.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, there is no... Like, it's been such a quiet thing for so long that there's not a bunch of history of information on this. You have what they call bro science, and then now you have the technology to actually put these theories to test and see if it's really true or not, or if it was just hearsay of what happened. So you still, there's still a process of everyone learning. Like even the best people that I watch do it, they're finding new shit out every day. So that's what I'm excited about. And like,
because you're like, it's ever changing and you're ever like crossing different types and shit like that. I don't know the technical terms, but like, I don't know. Isn't it like, isn't like a female and a male or something? I don't know. You're crossing different stuff.
Different strains, absolutely.
And like, it's forever changing. And we're forever, see, like I said earlier, when I joined the military, all I knew of was bud, flower, bongs, pipe, this and that. I got out of the military. All of a sudden it looks like my friend's making fucking crack cocaine, but no, she's just taking a dab. I'm like, so it's like forever changing. So who knows what the world of weed is going to be like years from now. I was at the dispensary in Colorado, and they were literally talking about putting THC. This is going to, if you get grossed up, do you get grossed up by talking about female stuff? You know what? I like seeing you squirm. They were talking about putting THC in tampons to help relieve period pain. I'm like, that is a product I would buy. I don't care how much, I don't care what the price you put on it. If that's going, yes, of course. But that's crazy to think about all the different ways that you can literally put a fucking THC in a tampon and your cramps go away. You have sisters and a mom. I know you understand what I'm saying.
No. It's a great point, because there was another popular thing that I've been seeing on TikTok and social media where people putting RSO on their belly button.
What? Wait, first of all, RSO, what the fuck?
Rick Simpson Oil. So, Rick Simpson Oil, we'll have to get into that. That can be a whole episode in itself, but
not a time.
It's basically like the purest form, like medicine. You're extracting all the cannabinoids from the plant.
Don't tell me this.
And it turns into like this real tarry, dark looking stuff, but it's extremely potent. And what it does, people put in their belly button, helps with sleep. It helps with digest. It helps with a lot of things, because they were saying all the nerve endings in your belly button. And just like you have topicals and stuff, that's why I'm excited about the research, because for so long people are like, oh, I like this strain, but you don't know why.
Yes.
What is it about that? What is the compounds in that strain that is relating to you so well, so that you can duplicate it, so you can find another plant with those that same structure,
and like something that just that,
and that works for you in a certain way for something specific.
Mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing.
Yeah, we haven't even touched the surface, so I'm definitely excited. There's a whole lot.
So much to talk about in the world of cannabis. It's absolutely crazy. It's wild. And I'm just so pissed that there's so many people out there that still hate it. How can you still hate it? Like even like my own father, like thinks that everyone that smokes weed is like a loser. And I'm like, You know what, Jim? Get fucked. It just, how? It's like you can physically, you can like literally see before your eyes the good that it does. Even remove the THC, remove the high, just have the CBD. You can physically see the results of it. And there's still people that just like doubt it. And like, how? Why would you do it? Just, people suck.
Yeah, well, my thing is just like, how has a plant been around for so long, since basically the beginning of time, and have so little research on it? And
oh, fuck, we're the same person. I say this all the time. Oh my God, we're the same person. Keep going. I already know what you're going to say, but keep going.
But yeah, how can you just not have that much? How can you have so little research on it?
Yes, dude, I'm like, it's older than fucking, it's as old as dinosaurs. And you're telling me you know every fucking dinosaur, all of their motherfucking teeth and their scales and how old they are and this and that and when they fucking shit last, when they died?
Yeah.
Billions of years ago, but you can't tell me that weed is bad, like when you're pregnant.
You're
or not
going to
pregnant,
still tell me that it's a Schedule 1 in 2022, that it's still a Schedule 1 substance. How?
Yeah. Oh God. Like I don't even understand how it all started. Cause they
Money.
no, because like alcohol, there was the prohibition, but alcohol came back. And you know, like
money.
You can see all of the good it does. And I've seen all of the bad alcohol does. Like take my mom, she's gone because of it. She's gone. Like it was so hard for me to admit that out loud for such a long time that alcohol took my mother. But like, I begged my mom so many times. I'm like, Mom, dude, just smoke. I'm like, I know you got all my pipes. I know you got all my grinders because you stole that shit in high school. And you told me that you never threw it away. You just hid it around the house. I'm like, go find that shit and go smoke it, Mom. You know? And she just never would. But that's a whole nother fucking topic. Alcohol versus weed. Oh, God.
Well, like I said, that's why I'm so excited about this podcast, because there is so much and it's so diverse. Yes. And one of the things is if there wasn't a stigma around it, like some of these people, like even your parents or my parents that they respect, probably use cannabis. They just don't say it out loud because they don't want...
an afro. For sure that motherfucker smoked when he was younger. For sure.
Like I said, it's a passionate topic. I feel your passion.
I can talk forever about it. I could talk forever because the facts are there. The research is there. They're saying that like all of it, it's not that bad, but they're still saying it is bad just because they want to say it's bad, you know? But why? Fuck.
Well, honestly, the proper research hasn't even been done completely because like a lot of like up until I gotta need to brush up on some articles. I read something that said most of the marijuana that was tested like for medical purposes and just research from universities all came from the same place.
Yes.
But some of the best growers in the world are underground. Yes. You need, like, the stigma has to go away for us to have the proper research, to have these people who really know how to grow the plant give you a proper product. Product that people, like the wedding cakes and the popular strains that people are actually consuming on a regular basis, and have things like those tested. And have real research done, rather than it all being so controlled out of one place where they don't even have the best of the best handling the plant.
Yeah. So like obviously that their research that they're going to be doing on is not going to be subpar because you're not even using the stuff that everyone's fucking smoking, you know? So
numbers don't lie, but they can be skewed. And they skew them in their favor. There's tons of ways to do it.
Like there's research out there saying it's not fucking bad, but they just need to fucking do more, and they do like the right fucking shit and just be like, look, motherfuckers, now legalize it. Get out of my face.
It all has to do with money. That's the basis of it all. Because you can't manufacture weed.
Greedy people.
It's a living, growing organism. It's a plant. It's something that you can't just create a factory and have plants. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to tend to it. You have to know how to grow. You have to have the proper environment. You have to have people who know what they're doing.
Yeah, but the fucking taxes on it, at least in Illinois, is fucking insane, bro.
Oh,
Holy shit. You're literally paying double. You're paying, like, you're buying a gram, but then you're paying a fucking gram's worth in taxes.
The tax, that's a whole nother topic.
So, like, it's a fucking moneymaker. So, I don't know why the fuckers just won't fucking do it.
It's so insane. Like, cannabis, a natural occurring plant that has very little, compared to oil, has a very low environmental impact, is taxed at something like 5 times the rate. Is insane. Insane.
Man.
So
I don't know. But why do you think they hate it? So, like, we're sitting here saying, like, the why. I'm sitting here getting so pissed off at the why. Why do you think there's such a hatred towards it? And why, and especially as people that smoke it. There's such a hatred towards us people that smoke
money.
it. Why? It's not, I don't feel like it's all just money. Like,
Well,
we go
look,
with the stereotypes. I got the list of the
Not
stereotypes.
even getting to it completely. Well, it's money, but these agendas were pushed.
Damn time!
These agendas were pushed. You know what I'm saying? All these stigmas that surround it today were manufactured on purpose. Uh-oh.
I'm not good at this stuff, guys, yet. So, like, I'm still learning.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. I have to be fully focused. Or like I said, I torch my lungs. Cheers.
Honestly, I don't even know what I feel like. I was so heated back there about whatever we just talked about. I don't even know what the fuck I just said.
Oh, no, you were on point. Like I said, it's not heated. It's passion. I feel the passion. I love it.
I know.
Because I feel the same way. That's why I'm so big about, like, sharing the growing facts and stuff, too. Because I feel like there's such, like, a mysterious aura around growing. Like, it's something that not everybody can do. And honestly, everybody can. You can. Like, if you put the time and effort in, it's learning just like anything else.
I can't even keep a fucking aloe vera plant alive. There's no way I'm going to keep a motherfucking weed plant alive. I'd get too high.
Well, like I said, I can guarantee you if there was only one way for you to get your hands on it, and that was to grow it yourself, you'd figure it out. Yeah. And you would be able to do it well. I can promise you.
Oh, yeah. But I have a man, so I can just make him do it.
Yeah, and you have resources, and now you're in a legal state, so you know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure, dude. I already got my favorite dispensary.
Nice. Yeah, so, you know, but for the people who, you know what I'm saying, or like I said, with the prices, some people can't afford it.
No, yeah, that's for sure.
Especially if you're using it for true like, I don't even like how I phrase that. Whatever medical reason you're using it for and you need it, if you can't afford the dosage that you need for the condition you're treating, learn to grow it.
I couldn't go without it. I couldn't go without it. I'm telling you, right? I couldn't go without it. There's no way. There's no way I could go without it again. Because, like, I remember, like, I did it in high school, but I did it in high school for fun. You know? There's no way that you smoke weed in high school and use it for depression. And there's no way. You just do it for funsies in high school. And then, you know, I got out and, like, I had a kid. And then, like, I needed it. Like, I fucking needed it, you know? Like, my life was stressful. I had anxiety, all of this shit. Because as soon as you have a kid, there's, like, this thing in your mom brain. And, like, you worry all the goddamn time. And there's no way to shut it off. So it's like, but I smoke. And it's like, it shuts off half of that worry. And it's nice to calm down, you know? So that's, like, another fucking thing is everyone always says that, like, moms who fucking smoke are, like, parents in general, like, not even just moms, just, like, parents. So you fucking go get wasted on your vodka and this and that. I can't have my joint.
Don't even get me started on that.
I can actually drive, motherfucker. Can you? No.
Yeah. I don't. That's
all. The driving thing too. Oh God. It's just, we could talk forever about this.
All of it. Cause like, I'm not even a parent, and I hate how the stigma with parents is like how you have to kind of like be hush-hush about it in certain scenarios. Otherwise, people judge you.
The video that introduced us. Like, someone was hating on me for being a mom and openly speaking about, like, literally the comment was just like, you're a mom. You should not be openly saying that you smoke marijuana. So I screamed out my window, fuck you, I'm a mother and I love marijuana. Like, we're gonna
send the clip. We're gonna get it in there.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I sent it to you privately. That's way past. Someone tagged me, and that's how I found it.
Nice. That's history, though. That's history.
Roll the clip.
I like it. But yeah, like, I feel like it should be that open. Like, you know what I'm saying? Parents can openly say, oh, I got a babysitter. I'm going to go out drinking. And, like, nobody bats an eye. Like, that's normal. Like, they're like, you need that. You need time for you. But, like, if you say, hey, I'm going to go drop my kids off and smoke and eat all the junk food I want to, they look at you crazy. When, honestly, when I drank a lot, too, I'd get the drunchy. So I'd eat the same amount. Like, it doesn't matter. So, like, I just don't wake up hungover when I smoke. That's the beautiful thing.
What did you call it? The drunkshies?
The drunchies. Like the munchies, but the drunchies.
Yeah, I've never heard it like that before.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
I want to run this by you. This reminded me of something.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm sorry.
We're going to play the game. You cannot say any form of the word weed or cannabis. And if you do, you got to take a hit.
Okay, are these only 2 words we're using? Weed and cannabis?
Like any form.
But like just the word. Like, so if I say smoke.
You could say like a different, yes.
Okay.
So you can say, let's just do weed and cannabis.
Okay.
You have to do like a funny word to replace it. And if you have to try to remember every time.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Yeah. So
continue.
Oh yeah, just like I was saying, like when I roll up the collard greens, I just don't get hungover. I eat the same amount. I eat just as sloppily. Like it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Off the collard greens as opposed to the alcohol. This is gonna be good. That's a wrap, folks. We'd like to thank you for joining us for another episode of the Cannabis Creators Podcast. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, comment below to let us know what you thought and who else you would like to see on the show. We look forward to talking to you all again, but until then, stay high, my friends.